Hey everybody, namaste. I see Jane and Laura already checked in with me. Hoping Audrey and Craig will be checking in a little while. And maybe Ellis from Holland, expecting all our friends to show up this morning. But I know people get busy and sometimes you watch later on. I notice a lot of people watching later on, not catching the live show on Facebook. But I'm very, very grateful for each and every one of you for supporting me and remembering me and wanting to do yoga with me, because that gives a lot of positive feedback and joy to my life. So having said that, let's scoot back onto our yoga mats and take any seated position that's comfortable for you. Maybe pull that flesh away from the sitting bones in order to connect your weight into the earth through those pelvis points and the hips. And gently reach the top of the head up, straightening the back and releasing the arms, shoulders. Any energy held in the shoulders or arms, let it just drop down into the earth. So you sort of have an energy rising through the torso and lowering out through the extremities, lifting through the center and flowing out, almost like a fountain if you want to visualize your energy rising and then shooting back down to earth. So it's a cycle, refeed. All right, so once you've got that energy moving, breathing in, let's close the eyes and sit a little taller as you inhale. And exhale, let that energy flow back down through your arms, back down into the earth. Inhale, let it rise. Exhale, let it fall. Nice, beautiful. Okay, let's see if we can circle the ankles and the wrists. You can't really see my feet on the screen right now, I know that, but circle your ankles, circle your wrists, and change direction. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. And as you breathe out, we're just going to allow the body to sort of round and fall down and collapse. You can let your head fall in front of your chest and let your shoulders slump a little bit and round the back, drop the head. Allow the body to sway left and right, allowing the head to roll around in front of the chest towards one shoulder and then the other. Whatever movement you're doing here, let's see if we can slow it down. Let each little portion of the movement find a resting place. Slow it down even more. Let's go 2 more times, back and forth. When you're ready, sit tall again. Beautiful. Sometimes you just have to allow yourself patience. Don't be afraid to spend time with yourself. Doesn't always have to be thinking about all the things you're going to do. I'm so busy and so on task all the time. Sometimes you just need to breathe and be still and know that God lives within us. Be grateful. All right, so if you're ready, we're going to do our first forward stretch here. Take your right leg and bend it up and move it out to the side a little bit, and then take the left leg and bend it, but put the knee on the floor. So one knee up, one knee down, and bring your hands forward onto the floor. Anywhere's good. And just allow your body to round and be heavy, and the head to be pulling down towards the earth. Now once you get into a nice forward fold here, we're going to look left over the left shoulder and look right over the right shoulder. Breathing in and out. Looking left over the left shoulder, looking right over the right shoulder, back and forth with your breath. And then when you're ready, push your hands back and bring the body up again. And we're going to change the legs over. So now when the other leg is down, both legs are bent, the knees are bent. The feet are kind of close together, but one knee is up towards the ceiling and the other knee is laying on the ground sideways. Hands come forward. And then allow the elbows to bend to the point where you feel a nice gentle stretch. We look over the left shoulder, inhale. Look over the right shoulder, exhale. And if you're not quite looking over your shoulders, it's fine. It's just a little upper body twist while the hips are a little bit open. And I'm going to be quiet as we breathe in and out, move left and right. And remember, slowing down is not a bad thing. It allows you to feel every portion of the movement and find a little bit of ease as you go back and forth. Right on, all right. Push against the floor and bring the body back up. And let's take the legs out in a gentle straddle. It doesn't have to be an extreme straddle. We're just getting started here today. Let's lift the arms up just over the legs, parallel to the floor. Stretch straight out from your shoulders. And then reach beyond one toe and reach beyond the other toe. Inhale, reach. Exhale, reach the other way. Back to the center. Arms hover over the legs. Turn the hands palm up and lift them up. Find your prayer hands above your head. Bring them together in a soft caress and lower them down towards your heart. Exhale, bow the head. Inhale, bring those hands back up, straight up. Stretch up, breathe in, look up at the ceiling. Wiggle your fingers and bring them on down. Let's have the hands rest on the tops of the thighs. Stretch your right hand out towards the right ankle and let the left arm reach out. So straight line from fingertips to fingertips through the chest. And then we're just going to take that top hand back and maybe glance up towards the ceiling, opening the chest a little bit. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, close. Close the fingers together and look down at your knee. Exhale. Inhale, open. Open the chest, look up at the ceiling, breathe in. Exhale, close the gate. Look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Stretch the arm way back. And close it down. Breathe in and out. Let's go 3 more times. Slow it down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Open wide. Exhale, close. Last time. Take it back. Bring it down. Stay down for just a moment. Let your forehead reach towards your knee. Bring your hands to the floor, one hand on either side of the leg, and walk your hands back up towards your hip. Bring the body up and the arms out over the legs. Let's reach and reach. Breathe and exhale. Come back to the center. Turn your hands palm up. Reach up. Breathe in. Find your prayer hands, pull it to your heart, close your eyes, and just sit with yourself for a moment. But keep reaching the top of the head up, sitting tall. With a little bow to the head, chin in towards the chest just a bit. Keep breathing. And if you feel a little gratitude seeping into your heart, encourage it. Let it expand. Let it bloom like a flower in your heart. Gratitude for this moment, for your life, for your friends and your family, your home, your experiences, good and bad. Be grateful for all of them. They made you who you are. This is your path. Beautiful. Reach those hands straight up. Reach up, breathe in, wiggle your fingers, look up. And then bring those hands down. Bring them all the way to the top of your thighs. We're going to take the other hand down towards the ankle. Find a spot that you like and reach the other arm out. Straight line from fingertips to fingertips. And take that top hand back, opening the chest, look up at the ceiling, breathe in. Close the gate, look down at your knee, exhale. Open the arm, back up. Chest opener. Close the gate, look down at your knee, exhale. Just keep the movement fluid and flowing with your breath. Let's go 3 more. Exhale down. Reaching up, or take a nice breath in and look up at the ceiling. Exhale down. Open the gate nice and wide, breathe in. Close the gate, exhale. Last one. Arm floats back. Arm floats down. Stay down, look at your knee or bring your forehead close to your knee. Keep breathing. And when you're ready, slowly walk your hands back up towards your hip and bring the body back up. Let's bring those legs together. Good job. And if you feel good, you can maybe sit cross-legged, but any position is fine. We're going to really try and push the chest forward and the shoulders back. Let the elbows squeeze back. You can take your hands palm up, so maybe the little finger is right against your rib cage here. Squeeze those elbows back. Look up, push the chest, the sternum, the heart forward. Imagine your beautiful, radiant heart shining love and peace and joy out into the universe, out into the world around you, out into the hearts of other people, connections. Squeeze those shoulders back, squeeze between the shoulder blades, really push back with the elbows. Keep breathing. And when you're ready, push the arms forward and round the back, look down. We'll stay here for 3 breaths. Keep pushing your fingertips forward. Rounding your back. Beautiful. Palms up, fingers, little finger to the rib cage, elbows squeeze back. Look up, lift your face, breathe in, shine your heart forward. Keep breathing in and out. Squeeze those shoulder blades for all they're worth. Come on, you can do it. All right, push the hands forward, round the back, drop the head. Push forward, fingertips reach forward, drop the head, keep breathing. Beautiful. Straighten your back and just lift your arms straight up. Nice. Bring the right hand down to the ground next to your hip. And then find a nice solid place out there somewhere for your hand and side bend. Feel the stretch from your hip through the armpit, elbow, wrist, fingertips. Rib cage area open through the armpit and rib cage. Keep breathing and stretching. And then float up. And over. Stretch over, side stretch. Keep breathing, keep reaching, keep stretching. And when you're ready, float back up. Beautiful. Let's let those hands come to a gentle prayer pose. Interlock your fingers and squeeze and release a few times. Move the hands away from the chest, down to the belly and up. Away, down, in, and up. Keep breathing and squeezing and releasing your hands. This is a really nice connection with the breath. Reverse it, go the other way around your circle, keep squeezing and releasing, keep breathing. We're going to push through, invert the hands, round the back, drop the head, exhale. Inhale, lift the arms straight up overhead. Hands come to the back of the head or the back of the neck, push the elbows back. Look up through the top of your eyes, blink, 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 blink as fast as you can, keep breathing. Nice, reach the hands up. And come on down to a prayer. Hands grab the knees. Twist sideways, look to the left or maybe over your left shoulder, a little bit behind you. Come face forward, round the back, drop the head. Lift it back up and let's twist the other way. Pushing against those knees, grip your knees, look over your back shoulder or look to the right. Face forward, round your back, drop your head, keep breathing. And now lift the face up, straighten the back, and I invite you to go back and forth a few times at any pace that feels good to you. Don't overdo it, don't be forceful, just feel the body stretch and breathe into any sensations that you feel. Go any speed that you want, you can hold, you can go back and forth. Please listen to your inner yoga teacher much more than you listen to me. Your inner yoga teacher is your source of wisdom, of the body knowing what it needs, what's good for it, what's healing and helpful. I'm just one lady here and I don't know the issues in your tissues, but you do, so please be gentle with yourself. Having said that, let's scoot down onto our back sides. Get ready for our bi-weekly hamstring stretch. All right, you're gonna put those arms in any place that feels comfy, and the knees are bent and up, the heels are near the hips somewhere. Drop both knees to the left. And just take a moment to release the tailbone and anything else that's holding. Allow the lower back, the sacral area, to be completely loose and heavy and soft. Feeling ease and stillness. Remember to breathe deeply, especially if you feel like you need to yawn, go for it. Nice, all right, when you're ready, bring those knees up and all the way over to the other side. And just relax through the hips, through the legs, through the tailbone. Upper back, middle back, shoulders. Beautiful. When you're ready, bring the knees up, stretch the legs out on the floor, and reach the arms up overhead. Stretch the body long. Yawn, side, do whatever you need, whatever you like. And then when you're ready, bring your right knee up to the chest and just give it a gentle hug. Wrap those arms around the shin maybe. And if you feel like it, you can move the leg a little in and out, left and right, back and forth. Nice. All right, let's bring the hands to the floor and keep that knee bent about 90 degrees or so and just circle it around. You can make your circle as big as you're comfortable with. If you feel any resistance or sensitivity or pain, maybe go around that place or make your circle smaller so you don't trigger your pain reflex. don't want any discomfort today. We just want to feel good. Let that knee travel around in a nice gentle circle, breathing in and out. Nice, stretch the leg up. And now it's time to grab onto that leg with your hands, or you can use your strap if that's what you like to do. Use your strap to catch that foot. And we're just going to pull the leg and release. Very small movement, nothing too drastic. Finding the flexibility of that hamstring, the back of the leg, reaching up towards the hip, reaching down towards the knee. Pull and release. Slowly and carefully and lovingly exploring your flexibility. And of course, if the knee is bent, even if it's bent quite a lot, it's okay. We're not going to judge you for a little bit. That's no big deal. All right, as you start to settle into your full range of motion, remember to work with your breathing and your leg in synchronicity. Inhale as the leg drifts away from the chest. And as you pull the leg a little closer to the chest, exhale your air out. Almost starts to feel like you're working the body like a bellows. Nice. All right, let's hold the leg close to the edge of your range of motion. Holding your strap, or holding your knee, or holding your thigh, or maybe you hold your big toe. We're going to have a static stretch here for 30 seconds. Keep trying to breathe deeply and try to relax the hip and the back of the leg. Let it lengthen over its own time. Be patient. Now that you've been patient, if you feel the urge to go a little deeper into your therapeutic zone, you are free to carefully move the leg just a little closer towards your face than you did before. If you don't feel that urge, don't feel like you have to push into your action zone here. You're already where you need to be. That's awesome. Keep breathing. One more breath, breathe in and out, and release the leg. Bend that knee and cross it over, finding the floor with your foot on the other side of the body, rolling up on your side hip, and then open your arms out from your shoulders or wherever feels comfy and luxurious. We just want to relax now. This is your reclined spinal twist. It's a super healing position. I invite you to relax every muscle, no matter how small, no matter how deep. From the tailbone all the way up to the neck, through the arms and legs, hips and shoulders, hands and feet. Let everything go. And then when you're ready, we're going to just keep rolling right on over onto our side and bend those knees and stack them. So you got a more or less 90 degrees at the hip and a more or less 90 degrees at the knees, and your upper hand can rest on your hip. Your head can rest on your shoulder or your arm or a pillow if you have a pillow handy. So take that knee, that top knee, and bring it up by your chest. Keep it in the air, and then move it back and straighten that leg out and reach it back. So take that knee towards your chest, with the knee bent. Don't lay it on the ground, keep it in the air, and take your arm back, and then switch. Reach, and switch. Reach. Alternating, one leg in front, one arm back, and then arm front, leg back. And if you want to do sort of a stretch or sort of a kick, maybe that'll work for you. Listen to the body. You'll know what's best for you right now. Of course, the most important thing is movement and breath in synchronicity, and feeling the joints, the shoulder and the hip, having some freedom of movement. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. And come back and rest. Let the knees rest on top and the hand can rest on the hip. If you feel like you did a lot of work there and your leg or hip wants a little massage as a reward, you could do that. You may even feel like you want to take a fist and pound into the tissue of your buttock, because that's really thick tissue and maybe deep inside needs a little bit of stimulation or relaxation or whatever benefit comes from pounding on big muscles. All right, so when you're ready, bring your hand in front of the chest to the floor for a little support and just circle that knee around again. Change direction, circle it around. Stretch it out and lift it up. Bring it down, touch the floor. Stretch it out, lift it up. Bring it down, touch the floor. One more time, bring it up. Here we're going to keep it up, bend the knee, and kick the ceiling. Bend the knee, kick the ceiling. One more time. And let it rest. Hand to thigh, massage, pound, or just rest. Let's switch it around to the other side. Actually, no. Come back onto your back. Stretch the legs out. Reach the arms overhead. And stretch along through the body. Breathing in, expand your rib cage, sigh, yawn. And when you're done with that, we're going to just bring up the other leg and give it a gentle hug in towards the chest. If it wants to drift left and right, maybe that feels good. When you're ready, stretch the leg up, grab the knee, interlock your fingers behind the thigh, or use your strap. And we slowly, carefully, gently, and lovingly pull the leg a little closer to the face and back to vertical. Remember, if the knee is bent, that's okay. You can have your knee bent, even a lot. You're still stretching your hamstring. You're still getting some good stretch and breathe yoga movement. Be gentle, be slow and careful. Don't ask too much, too fast. Find your full range of motion, whatever it may be, and just notice where your therapeutic zone is, where you feel that intense stretch. And yes, you're right, we're going to hold the leg at or near that therapeutic edge for 30 seconds as we just hold still and breathe, slowly asking the back of the leg to release and lengthen. Lovely. If you feel the urge now to go a little deeper into your therapeutic zone, you can follow that urge down. And stay at your new edge, continue to breathe. But as I've said before, if you don't feel that urge, you're probably where you need to be already. Just stay where you are and keep breathing, allowing that leg to find a little length in the back tissues, from knee to hip, creating space. Let's bend that, release the leg, bend the knee, and bring it across the body. I'm going to flip around so I can keep on camera. Find your reclined spinal twist here. Bring the leg across the body. Open the arms out in any way that feels very, very comfortable and heavy and soft. Try to release everything in the entire body, especially up and down the spine, the little muscles that seem to always be working, especially in the lower back and mid-back. For some people, it's the upper back. Wherever you tend to hold your stress, tend to keep those muscles working all the time, even when you're relaxing. This is your chance to let all that go. Breathe deep. Lovely. When you're ready, we're going to roll all the way over onto that side and stack the knees up. Let your head rest on your arm, or maybe you've got a pillow handy. Your upper hand can rest on your hips. You've got about a 90-degree angle at your hips and a 90-degree angle at your knees. So you've got a nice wide base for support. When you're ready, we're going to take that top knee forward. Keep it in the air, don't lay it down, and reach the arm back. And then switch places with the arm and leg. Reaching the leg back, reaching the arm forward. Nice stretch. And reach. And breath. Let's switch sides, switch sides. Keep breathing. And if you feel like you want to do a little bit of a kick forward, you could do that. Maybe that feels nice. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Maybe just the movement is all that you really feel like you need to do right now, and that's cool. No worries. Stretch. And switch sides. Arm and leg taking turns. One forward, one back. Let's go 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. And come back to your resting pose. Rub the hip if you want to. Or just rest. Hand to the floor in front of your chest for a little support. Take that top knee and just move it around, finding a big circle. Change direction, go the other way. And let's take that leg up into the air. Straight leg down, touch the floor. Lift that leg up into the air and drop it down, touch the floor with the foot. If you can manage, come up again and one more time down. This time we're going to bring it up and keep it up. Bend the knee and kick up towards the ceiling. Hit heel close to the hip, heel up in the air. Heel down, heel up. Once more. All right, take a break. Rub that hip if you want to. Some thanks to your flanks. Yes, indeed. And when you're ready, roll onto your tummy. Let's see if I can orient this mat just a little bit towards the camera. Okay, maybe that's good. I don't know. We'll try it. We'll see. Okay, folks, we're going to try something new today. If this is not good for you, just do your diagonal stretch. So right arm and left leg up off the floor. Your head is up, but you're looking down, so your neck is straight. Just a little bit of lift to the head. Then bring it down, and then alternate leg, reach, alternate arm, reach. So you can work on that if you don't like what I'm about to do, which is bend both knees, reach back and grab your feet or ankles, and arch up into a bow shape, lifting the knees off the ground. Keep gazing down at the floor so your neck is kind of straight. You don't need to look way up. All right, let's come down. Whatever you've been doing, take a break, stretch those legs out. Turn your head to one side, turn your toes in and heels out, fingertips in, elbows out. Beautiful. All right, now let's try our Sphinx. So, elbows are going to be underneath your shoulders, and your hands are going to be on the floor, palm down, fingers spread wide. And the feet can just be released and relaxed, toenails down on the ground back there, relaxed through your legs and hips and waist. And gaze at the floor or gaze forward as you like. Press your elbows into the floor and push your body up just a little higher. And there you are, Sphinx. And then with your next exhalation, slowly start to collapse down, allowing the body to sink down and the shoulders to collapse inward towards each other. Drop the head all the way down. Sleeping Sphinx, why not? Drop the head, heavy on the elbows, collapsing inward at the shoulders. You may notice that gives a nice, very yummy release right at where the spine connects to the back of the skull, releasing at the very top of the cervical spine. When you're ready, push your elbows down and lift the chest, lift the face. Come back to your wide awake Sphinx. Let's do that one more time when you're ready. Exhale and slowly collapse down into Sleeping Sphinx. Let the head fall down. And notice the release at your top of your spine, at the back of the skull. Slowly rise up with an inhalation. Press your elbows into the floor. Elevate the chest. Lift the face. Gaze forward. And let's return down to our resting pose. Fingertips pointing in, elbows out, toes pointing in, heels out. Head turned to one side. When you're ready, hands to the floor and press yourself up into table. Take a few moments to cat and cow. Arching the back up, dropping the head and tailbone. Exhale. Lift the face, lift the tailbone, let the middle of the back sink down. Keep pressing your hands into the floor. Don't collapse the shoulders at this time. Keep strong. And breathe in. Exhale, cat pose, cow pose. Inhale, exhale, cat, inhale, and this way back, cow. Turn your toes under, and let's do our first downward dog. Lift those hips up. Find that perfect place for your feet where you align everything and press your hands into the floor. Push your chest towards your legs, towards your thighs. Drop the head. Not on camera, but let's one step forward. You don't have to take that step. All right, we're going to take our dog for a walk. Lift one heel at a time and let the hips move left and right. Slowly walk your feet a little closer together. And bring all your weight to your right foot. Pick the left foot up and lift that foot up into the air. Drop it down, touch the floor. Exhale, lift it up, inhale. 3 more times, lift, inhale, drop, exhale. All right, bring it down, change feet, other leg, bend the knee, lift it up, drop that leg down, touch the floor, lift it back up, inhale, exhale, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. One more time. Reach it up. Bring it down. And drop your knees to the floor. And let's come into pose of a child. Let's bring the hands back by the feet, palm up, because the wrists probably did a lot of work there. And I would appreciate a rest. Ready? If you're good with this position, you can sit on your heels, coming up from pose of a child, just sitting up. If this is not a good position for you, you can put pillows under your knees or in the crease behind your knees or under your hips, or you can just not sit in this position. If that does not work for you, it's fine. So let's just take a moment to really push the chest forward and the shoulders back, and then release and let them fall. Turn the hands palm up, close the eyes. So if you have your strap handy, you may want to use it at this time. We're going to take the strap behind the tailbone and hold it as close as you can with your hands together on the strap, as long as you can get your arms straight. Okay, I'm going to scoot back just a little bit because I'm going to bend forward and I want to stay on camera for you. So squeezing your shoulders back, bring your body down and let the hands come up high. And then lift up and take a breath, release. Bend your knees, bend your elbows, but keep the hands holding the strap back there. Take a break. All right, let's try it again. Squeeze the arms straight, squeeze the shoulders close together in back of the chest. Push your heart forward, and we bend at the waist. Let the arms come up overhead. Rise back up, and now you can move the strap away. Take your arms forward, grab one elbow and bring it across the front of the chest. Keep breathing. Keep sitting tall. And change sides. Change sides again. Change again. Reach the hands back, reach the hands forward, reach the hands back, reach the hands forward, reach the hands back, reach the hands forward, bring them straight up overhead. Bend your right elbow and drop your fingertips behind the neck, and then grab that elbow and gently pull it a little bit behind the head. Open arms upward. Drop the other hand behind the knee, behind the neck, and grab that elbow. Pull the elbow gently a little bit behind the head. Reach both hands forward and up. And let's come back to table. Do a few more cat and cows with me. And get ready for your plank. I know you want to do your plank. Now remember, if you're not ready for plank, you can give it a little try on your elbows and toes like this, low plank, keeping those hips low, and then come out of it whenever you feel like I've had enough. If you're ready for high plank, we're up on hands and toes, and we're going to try and hold for 45 seconds. So keep breathing, keep feeling strong. Look down between your hands on the floor. Push the middle of the chest or the middle of the upper back up towards the ceiling. Let's see if we can pick one heel up and hold it up in the air. And then put it down. Other heel, pick it up, hold it up in the air. And put it down. Keep holding. We're almost done with our 45 seconds. Good job, guys. We kind of got out of the habit of doing plank. We were doing it every single time for almost a year. And then we kind of took a break. So I think it's good that we get back into that. So if you're ready, let's get up onto our feet. Take a moment to feel strong and tall in your mountain pose. Definitely make sure your feet are in the position we want for mountain. Heels under hips, toes pointed forward, feeling the weight on your balls of your feet and your heels at the same time, equal. The arch in the middle lifting up. And lifting from the arch of the foot all the way up to your sternum and all the way up to the top of the head. We roll the shoulders back one time and let the arms hang. Chest pushing forward. Feeling strong and tall and keeping that energy like a fountain, rising up through the core of the body, sinking back down through the extremities. Energy in and up as you breathe in. Out and down as you exhale. Keep it moving. Breathe in. And out. Beautiful. Keep that energy just like that, and as you inhale, let's lift the right hand up. Slowly. Watch it rise. As it reaches up towards the ceiling or up towards the sky, reach up higher than you ever thought you could reach in your entire life. Reach up. Look up. Keep breathing. Keep reaching up. And remember that lower hand is hanging. Don't make it work. This is all about just isolating one side of the body. And slowly that hand falls down. Watch it fall. Look at it hanging next to the leg there. Shake it. Make sure it's all loose. Bring your attention to your other hand and watch it slowly rise. Breathing in, we reach up. Reach higher than you ever thought you could ever reach. Stretch tall, reach, breathe. Keep that lower hand hanging. Float it back down. Lovely. Let's do a little side-to-side swaying and let the arms just free fall, free float, swing. Let the knees be soft and loose. Dip in and dip down and up, down and up, down and up. Arms hang and sway. through gravity and momentum, but not through any muscle effort. Sweep both hands all the way up to the right, all the way over, all the way down, down past the toes on the floor, and back up to the right. Reach up, breathe in. Exhale, reach down. Fingertips tracing the biggest circle that they can. We have our body as a frame. We have a limitation to how big you could make this circle. Let's get right to the edge of our abilities. Imagine you're drawing a circle around your heart. This is where I am. This is me, right here. This is my space. Let's go the other way, over to the side, down by the toes, all the way up. Reach up, breathe in, stretch it over. Down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Okay, gentle people, how we doing? We're going to do our hairpin bend. So we start in mountain and then drop the head. You can allow your belly to be a little soft here and slowly collapse the shoulders forward. Let the head be so heavy that it pulls the shoulders forward. We're going to stay right here for a moment. Let that neck relax. From here, bend the knees a little bit and round the back a little more. The arms start to hang in front of the legs a little bit. Bend your knees just a little more, round your back a little more, drop the head a little bit farther, and the hands are maybe hanging down in front of the knees at this point. Stay here and breathe. Feel the spine decompress. Bend your knees a little more, round your back a little more, drop the head down. Slowly exhale all your air out. And then as you inhale, slowly rise back up, one vertebrae at a time, stacking up on top of its next door neighbor down below. Once you're all the way tall again, lift the face, arms come out to the side and up. Stretch up, breathe in. Find your prayer hands and bring it to your heart. Nice, wonderful. When you're ready, come on down to the ground again. Find yourself on your yoga mat. Any position is fine. So let's take a moment for some breathing exercises. We're going to try the Ujjayi breath to start off with, which is a very easy one, super easy, but it really connects your mental mind awareness to your breath. So all you have to do is put a little constriction in the back of your throat, and suddenly you can hear your breath echoing inside your skull like a distant ocean. Slow, deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. And because you can hear your breath, you start to slow it down and connect. This is a really nice thing to do if you're feeling stressed out at work or having trouble sleeping at night. Just allow yourself to listen to your breath and slow everything down. Very quickly, your whole metabolism, respiration, heart rate, everything will just slower down. And you have that ability anytime you want. Now that you know, try it sometime. Let's try it again. Breathing in. And you may choose to pull the belly in at the end of your exhalation and belly button in towards the spine, just forcing out all that old air before you take in your new air. Let's try that. Okay, so the next step is to breathe in and really expand your rib cage and bring your belly in. So it kind of, you can even hold on to your knees a little bit for some support as you pull against, bringing your chest forward and up a little bit. So let's try that. We're going to breathe in, expand the rib cage area, and pull the belly up into the underside of the rib cage. So give it a try. Exhale, release. One more time, breathing in, grab those knees if you need to. So if you felt like you were able to do that and you want to give it a try to go one step further, well, you're empty of air. Expand your rib cage, but don't breathe any air in. Just make your ribs big and pull the belly up underneath the rib cage a little bit, and then let it out without breathing. Let it out and pull it back in. Let it out and pull it back in. This is a wonderful massage for the organs, bringing fresh blood and fresh oxygen to all of those internal organs. So give that a try. You may grab your knees if you want to. Breathe all your air out. Pull the belly up and in. Let it out. All right, release, relax. Well done. Let's take a moment to just be with ourselves. Maybe turn your hands palm up and bring your finger and thumb together in a sacred circle, barely touching, barely having a sensation of touch at the very tip of your finger and thumb, resting on your knees, hands palm up. Bring your awareness to that point of contact of finger and thumb. Close the eyes. Let your breathing be easy and natural, deep and full. Namaste, each of you. I send you my most heartfelt namaste from my heart to yours. Stay peaceful, choose kindness, and keep tuning in to Yoga with Lisa SXM on Facebook. We're going to keep it going as long as we can. Thank you so much for the support. You know I love you.